Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Chucky Project. And today we're going to keep on working on Cult of Chucky. I've got about a 10-minute sequence of a couple scenes, a few different scenes, and I have edited it and I moved some scenes around, shifted some scenes around in the movie, and we have a whole different movie here. And in these scenes, I will explain what's going on. We left off when Chucky was able to move his soul from the tortured, messed up head into an actual healthy, good guy doll. And he did that because Andy was out on a date. Andy sent Kyle to go mess with Chucky, have some fun, and things went wrong during that visit. And that's when he was able to attack Kyle. Kyle throws him across the room, runs out to take care of her wound. Presumably, she got bit, and when she walks in front of him to torture him and the screen goes black, that's when everything goes down and you just hear it. And then if you haven't seen it, check out the previous video and you'll know exactly where we leave off. Anyway, so here, the next sequence in the actual movie is going to be completely different. In this movie, now we have a package arriving at the facility, at the insane asylum. A package arrives.
This just came for you, Dr. Foley. Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
And the doctor gets it. He opens it up. It's a good guy doll. This scene doesn't happen until much later in the film, and that's because that package is supposed to be the weird Chucky doll that Andy sends in some idiotic plan. Well, that's not happening. This one is being sent by Valentine, Tiffany Valentine. Tiffany Valentine is not going to show up and visit Nika like in the original movie and say, "Yeah, she's dead, Miss." It's just that's just stupid. And then she gives her the doll. No, we're going to cut that out. And instead, she mails this doll. And when the doll gets there, the doctor's going to open it up. He's going to see, he doesn't know who it's from until he sees the little note. And all the note says is Love Valentine. So he's like, okay, someone named Valentine sent this. He doesn't even know who that is. Anyway, after that, he takes the Chucky doll, he puts it in a room, he sits it down in a room somewhere. Then when they have their meeting later, all of a sudden there's two Chuckies. Before that happens, Chucky does start his killing, and he first visits Nika. Now, in the original version, when he visits Nika, Nika's like suicidal, and she's trying to slit her wrist, she's trying to kill herself, and there's a big blood puddle on the floor. Well, that's a bit of a problem because now, like I said, Tiffany doesn't visit. So why would she be all of a sudden suicidal? It wouldn't really make sense. So I had to just change that. And Chucky still goes in there. He still visits her. He looks at her. It's kind of creepy, but that whole suicidal thing is out. And in the morning, when the nurse comes to take care of Nika and say good morning and everything, in the original version, well, there's a blood puddle on the floor and it says not so fast. Chucky wrote not so fast in it. Why did he write not so fast? He wrote not so fast because, hey, don't kill yourself. And he stitched up her wound that she gave herself. All that's cut out. Instead, it just there is going to be a blood puddle, and it doesn't say what it says in that film. It says something else.
Okay. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'll get you some water.
Leave it! Sorry.
And it says, I'm back. Chucky is back, baby. Chucky is back. and it's to scare the hell out of her. We don't even know whose blood it is. We find out later it's probably the old lady's blood. But anyway, in this version, she's probably kind of dazed. She doesn't know if she was dreaming or not. He just wanted to come look at her just to fuck with her because that's what he does. So then, after that, he does kill the old lady. All that's the same. He writes in there, Chucky did it. He writes in the blood. He's kind of trying to frame her. He's just trying to mess with her. And then we get the meeting with the group, and that's when the Chucky dolls are both there. They both say, "Hi, I'm Chucky. I fixed that. I fixed it to the correct voice." And instead of the crazy guy says, "Why is there two Chuckies? Who sent this one? Who did this come from? Where did this come from?" In the original version, it's Nika's explaining that, it was the little girl's legal guardian, who happens to be Tiffany, who had brought her. And then that's when she says, "What was her name?" And the doctor says, "Valentine." Well, we'll cut all that out. And instead, the doctor's simply going to respond to the guy. When the guy says, "Who sent this?" he's going to say, "Valentine sent it." And Valentine. And that's when Nika puts it together and says, "Oh, Valentine." And now she's convinced that that doll is alive. And that's when he burns one of the doll's hands, and nothing happens. So she thinks maybe he switched and he's the other one. And then from there, we'll have to see what happens.
I'm so sorry we're late. I can't believe they're digging Angela's grave already.
Wait a minute, there's two of them?
What an ugly doll.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Heidi ho. Hi, I'm Chucky.
Where the hell did he come from?
Valentine.
Oh my God. Tiffany Valentine.
Okay, I know that was kind of long, but as you can see, the changes are there. The re-edit is coming together clearly. After Chucky moved from the head into the body, he got in contact with Tiffany. Tiffany mailed him here, and he is there to mess with Nika. He has some kind of plan. We'll find out later what that plan is, but right now he has killed one. He has one victim, and he has already begun to screw with Nika. So awesome stuff. I like this version better, the way it's moving along. One Chucky. As you can see, there is two Chuckies at the facility, but only one of them is alive. I think that's pretty clear in my version. There's never been two Chuckies at the same time. Hope you all enjoy. Give me your comments below. Have a great day, and we'll see you later on the next one.